Hello.
Hi. It's been a long time since we've been together.
I was going to say, you are officially fired because I haven't seen you in so long. You're in trouble.
I know. And I love doing your shows. So I was super honored to be asked by you and Decoupage Queen to be a part of today.
Okay, and Megan can attest to this because as soon as this release came out and I seen it, I went, I need Debbie.
It's all me.
And I told you, I said, Debbie, you can't even say no. Like no is not an option.
We are not doing this without you. We have to have you.
I was like, this isn't going to happen. And you were like, I think all I needed to say was pin up, and you were like,
yes.
What day? What time? Midnight? Okay, we could do that.
I'll do it. Hold on. I'm going to close my shutters. I can see they're right across my breast.
No. No worries. Facebook is giving us issues for some reason. So it's taken me a minute to get everybody where they're supposed to be. So I know people are like, what's happening? Debbie said she's going to be live. We're going to be there in just a second. It's the book. It doesn't. I've noticed whenever we do events and we're going back to back on the channel, it doesn't like it. It's like, wait a minute, you've already gone live and now you're going to go live like 7 more times. Like, what are you doing? Look at this guy. He just
look at your sweet boy.
He just got out of bed.
Oh,
hold on, Troy. So, there we go. Now we're on studio.
We're on?
Okay. So I can see.
It's like I said earlier, Facebook is like a jealous old boyfriend. They need, that was me. I was like, you gotta be extolling Facebook all the time and how great they are.
And people don't realize, but I literally have 4 screens going. So yeah, if I could show you, I would, but I have 4 huge screens going with all the different things. So that's why I'm always going crazy.
Yeah. And what are you looking at?
So here I have us. Over here I have Facebook. Over here I have a backup of StreamYard just so I don't leave studio because sometimes I've left somebody and it's made them really nervous, which I get.
Yeah.
So I always have a backup. And then I also have just another program running in the background just in case I need to find and fix something else.
Does it just come natural to you? Because I feel like I'm at that age where it doesn't come natural, the technical stuff.
Yeah, it does, which I guess is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I've always had to do it because I'm an accountant. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I've always had to, So, but yeah, so it's quite frustrating.
My gosh, that's impressive. I can barely handle this right here, which is just my cell phone. That's a lot for me to handle. I do have my iPad over here. Like I'm so cool. Like I'm going to be able to do something over here. I don't know what I'd be able to do, but I have it here just in case I need it. Actually, I was hoping I could see my comments better. Oh, now I can see everybody.
Yep. Now they're all popping through. Sorry, you guys. If you can be a little patient with us today. Oops, this is gonna go crazy. Because it's taken me a minute to get us to right when we finish a live, it's not liking that we're going live right away again. So if you guys can just give us a minute, we'll get on there. Otherwise, we are on YouTube. And YouTube isn't any issues. So
well, I'm seeing a lot of my friends. Hi, Vicky. Thank you so much. Hi, Tanya. Limited edition. I've seen you on, I think, everyone today. Good for you.
Yes, I have seen quite a few folks that have been on all day today, which we appreciate. Remember, there is a Happy Mail going on that you can win. So make sure you get in the description, follow all the rules, let me know when you're done, and then come back on Saturday and we'll pick a winner. And you'll win the entire collection and some of the mystery box items. So
so that's next Saturday. Come back. But
Yep.
I just want to say, now that I have my studio page back up again, and now I can do events again, I'm available anytime. But for a couple of years, I wasn't doing events because I didn't have a
I
public
know.
page.
I know.
So, hi,
But
Tina.
even still, you know, you
Yeah,
still came on every now and again for me, which I
I
appreciated.
did. I did
But
because I
you did
loved
hit
it.
a milestone.
I did hit a huge milestone this week. My goal, I started my studio page back up January of last year. And my goal, my team's goal was 60,000 friends by the end of the year. And a few hours before midnight on the 31st, we hit 60,000. So it gives
Amazing.
me goosebumps because I don't even, it's like those are words you can't fathom. When my husband said, picture a football stadium. Now, picture you standing there in front of 60,000 people. And I went, well, as long as I'm picturing them all naked, I would be okay because I can't picture everybody just staring at me. That would be awkward.
Yeah,
So,
right, exactly.
anyway,
So if
so
you're
have you?
ready,
I'm ready.
I'll get off of here and
Okay,
then we
well,
can still chat.
okay, I'm ready when you are. All
Okay.
right, full disclosure, full confession. I missed the whole mystery box situation, and I've been on many mystery box shows, but for some reason, I didn't get that I wasn't supposed to open the box. So, full disclosure, I opened my box because I was so excited it was coming. And so, let me show you what was in my box, and then I'll show you what we're going to do today. So, this is what the paper we're going to use. Now, Terry, because we have one mind, one brain, one mind, we both use the same paper. And interesting enough, she did it on a book. I'm going to do it on a book, but I'm doing it completely different, which is so cool about these events is when you see the same, like the same project and a whole different personality put to it. So I got that. I got all of these papers, which I will be using every single one. And how cool is Decoupage Queen? When we do these events, they send you the stuff to use. It's just like so sweet. But look, how much do I love her. And then I got the girl in the bathing suit. Um, this girl's gorgeous. I think Kathy D just used these two and it was fabulous. She did it on a tray. So those are some papers. Now that's not the full collection, right, Terry?
No, actually it is because and well you have the backgrounds there as well.
Okay,
It
so I
is
did get all of it.
because starting this year 2026, we're going to be doing mini releases every month. So they're just going to be smaller releases, but every month will be a different artist. So different, there's new papers coming every month from Decoupage Queen now.
Okay, that's exciting. That's very exciting. Okay, then I got a bunch of product, which made me so happy, and I was so happy to have it. And that's kind of what sent me in the direction of the project I'm actually doing. So I got Pent Art decoupage glue. I got 3 jars of decoupage varnish and glue, which I'll show you in a minute why I was so grateful I had all those. I did get this, which I've never used, and I'm super excited about this. This is the Chameleon Paste. Look at that gorgeous color. So we're going to be using that. I also got a deluxe paste in, I believe this is iron. No, it is, what is it?
Anthracite.
Anthracite. Thank you, because I was not going to be able to say that. So anthracite, so pretty. It's kind of like the iron, except it looks shinier, more metallic-y. Let's see what else I got. I've never used these, so I'm super excited. We're gonna try these today. The 3D pens, the 3D decor pens, never use those. So I'm just excited about that. And then I also got a wood, like a wood piece to use, one of these. And so it was a great box, but I am such a rebel. I just go off on my own. I just go do my own thing. And so that's what I did this time. So let me show you. And I had to get it ready ahead of time because we wouldn't have had enough time otherwise. Let me pull you down.
Perfect. That's
there's a-
perfect right there, Deb.
Okay, you don't need to see me.
There you go.
Anyway,
Perfect.
so this is a fully glued together book. So I did one of these over Christmas and I loved it so much. So I kept a couple pages open so you can see exactly how to do it. So I tried all these products and I'm going to show you which one worked the best. And
because Debbie, you realize that one was like an ultra matte, one's a matte, one's a silky shine, and one is like the glitter, right? Those, so each one of those little jars are different.
Oh my God, I did
So
not
that
see
one
that.
right there is silky shine. Well, the
Yes.
red glitter, silky shine, matte, and ultra matte.
Okay, I did get 3 different ones. Luckily, I just used one. I used this one the whole time, I think. Let me just look. I'm pretty sure. Nope, that was the wrong one. Watch, I probably used glitter and didn't even realize it. Hold on. Here it is. I used the matte, so that was perfect.
There you go.
So when you're doing these books, you want you want your whole presentation to be here on the center of the book. And then look, your book stands up by itself and then it becomes just a beautiful piece of decoration. So I thought I want to do a really cool Valentine book. And so I had these glues, the decoupage glue and the decoupage varnishing glue. And I thought, you know what, while I'm doing this, let me see if they work better than Mod Podge. So I just thought, let's try it. So I tried the regular Mod Podge. Well, this is the, which one is this? This is the and hard coat, whatever it is, hard coat Mod Podge, doesn't matter, any of the Mod Podges. But I put that on a couple pages, press it down, and then I went on this side and did a couple pages of the decoupage varnish and glue and let that sit. And then I did a whole bunch of pages with the regular glue. And can I tell you, this decoupage glue far outshined the Mod Podge. How good to know is that?
So I'm also gonna tell you, Debbie, because I'm gonna win you over on this because I know that you were just doing like the Virgin Mary the statue with your tissue paper. I'm gonna challenge you to use that decoupage varnishing glue matte or even the silky shine and do that comparison honestly and tell me what you think, because I'm gonna tell you, I have a feeling you're gonna love the decoupage varnish and glue matte or silky shine, whichever, that entire line, even more than you were saying in your reels that I was watching.
Okay, all right.
But so that's my challenge to you, is to try it and tell me what you think, because you know I respect what you say, because you use a lot more of the napkins, and I understand that what you were saying, because I feel the same way. You needed the product to be thinner, because it's just when it's thick, it creates the wrinkles and all of that stuff. So I'm going to challenge you.
But when you're doing a project like this, and by the way, hi Trees, I just saw your comment, it cracked me up. My consequence for opening my box is I have to do my project blindfolded. We tried to do that once where my mom had me do checks, black and white checks, blindfolded, and I was terrible at it. Everybody thought I'd be so good at it. I was terrible at it. So let me tell you what I'm doing. So about every 3 pages in your book, you're going to lay down a whole bunch of glue, and then you're going to grab like 3 pages, 2 or 3 pages, lay it over, press it down. You don't want it to wrinkle, so you're going to press it down really well, and then you're going to do it on the next page. I had to do this before we started today because otherwise I wouldn't have been ready in time. Since it took me about an hour. So while I was sitting watching Kathy on her show, I was doing this. So you're just going to do your whole book. You're going to get your book in half and then do each side about every 3 pages. And I know it sounds like, holy crap, that's awful. It really was super relaxing. And like I said, I was doing something else the whole time, so I didn't mind it at all. And then we're going to do one more page. Like I said, I just wanted you to see how I did this. And you want to make sure you start with a good, definitely a good hard coat on your 2 bottom pages, like the pages that are going to glue to your book. That's what you want to make sure are down really well. So I glued those first, and then I used my heat gun and made sure they were super dry. And then I went on from there. So that's how I feel like I had such a good base going. And this is my last one.
Tammy
now-
Sullivan is asking, what does Studio MDAZ stand for?
Oh, thank you for asking. Studio
love this
MD
story.
is, I know, it makes me cry every time though. So
I
when
know.
when I was first teaching crafting lessons in person, teaching art and crafting lessons in person, and by the way, and then you'd want to really get a bunch of glue on your sides, on all the outside pages. So I had a friend who had another friend, and she said, "Oh my gosh, Mary loves to do everything you love to do." And I said, "Oh, I really want to meet her. Maybe we can go to lunch." So we all go to lunch. Mary and I meet. I fell in love with her. She and I, we just hit it off right away. She said, "Why don't we start a business together where we teach?" And I said, "That would be amazing." So we did. We were successful. We loved it. We got along so well. And then she was diagnosed with colon cancer. And so we came up with the name Studio MD. That was the name, Studio MD, and it was for Mary Debbie. And we wore doctor coats with our names on them. So it was Studio MD. And then I went to Facebook and I tried to get that name on Facebook. And there was already a Studio MD out of Denver that does wall and things like wallpaper and stuff. And so I threw the AZ on it for Arizona. So MD stands for Mary Debbie, and I will keep it forever, even though Mary's passed. Been on for about 4 years. And then the other day, somebody asked me about it, and they said, "Does that stand for Mom and Debbie?" And I said,
Oh my
"Never even thought about
gosh.
that." But how great is that?
I've never thought about it either. Oh my
No,
god.
I know. So now it still stands for Mary Debbie, but we're gonna let my mom think it stands for Mom and
Yes.
Debbie.
Yes, absolutely. Of course.
Okay.
Of course
So
we knew
now
that.
you can see. Isn't that crazy? So I'm just putting it on all the edges one more time because you want it to be nice and stiff and not be able to move. And then I'll show you one more trick with this. Once we get going, we'll be fine. But this is the hard part, just to get this ahead of the game. Okay, so that's done. And now you're going to take your heat gun, which Terry, I was so impressed. I thought, how does Kathy D have such a quiet heat gun? But Terry has a noise canceling something.
Yeah,
This
so
is
I have a
pretty
noise
cool.
cancellation on, so no, yours is very quiet as well. You can barely hear yours as well.
That is unbelievable. Okay, the key is once you get it all glued, make sure that you give it a little bit of a bend, not too much, but make sure you give it a little bit of a bend so it will always stand up. All right, and then you want to put some paint on it because your decoupage paper is thin. All decoupage or rice paper, it's thin, and there's a chance that once you put the decoupage medium on it and then you seal it, that it's all going to come through. And I don't want the writing of this book to come through these beautiful papers. So just give it one coat. Hopefully it's just one coat is all it needs. If you guys have never done one of these, I think you're going to go, okay, I'm going to do this because it's so fun to just have this in your bookshelf, or it can be a coffee table book. So, but I have to tell you, Terry, I learned so much this morning watching the other creators and also thinking in my head, how does Terry know all of this stuff? How do you? Is it because you've been with them for a long time, or you use them?
So I was on the design team as soon as we brought in Pintart to the US. So I've been working with them since they've been in the US. And then actually Iveta because it was always available, in other countries. So Iveta would use product from Pintart, and I would take her classes. So I would go source them from like the UK and whatnot. So I'd been using Fine Line Crackle and whatnot for forever because I would pay for them to come from the UK shops and stuff. So yeah.
Interesting. Ellen Jacobs, I feel honored that you're here. Wow. I watch your show and I've always adored you. So thank you.
And then have you put it together that Megan, so Megan and her husband David, which are the new owners of Decoupage Queen, Lynn, Ellen J. Goods, is Megan's mom.
I just saw somebody say that and I was
Yeah.
like, what? That's
So it's
exciting.
really, really neat. Yeah.
Okay, so then you're going to dry it really good.
So Kathy and Lynn are both saying that they Kathy said she's done books before, but never done an open book.
Oh, really? Yeah, we've all done tons of books, but an open book, this is honestly so fun. I did one for Christmas, and I had a little, like on this side, I had a card that somebody had given me that was an armoire. And then when you open up the doors of the armoire, then there was a beautiful picture inside. So I just took out that idea of the armoire and put it on the book. And then when you opened it up, there was Santa.
Oh,
So cute. So, okay, I'm so excited about what we're doing today. Seriously, pinups is my whole wheelhouse. It's what I love more than anything. And so I've been super excited to do this. So I'm using this girl. Is there a name for this paper, Terry, so people want to buy it?
yes. So down at the bottom right, I believe, Debbie. See right there by your right hand. I believe it's your right hand.
Okay, classic glam, which who doesn't want classic glam? We were just talking about this. Who were we talking about this the other day? That oh, I know why. Because I was at an open house last night and saw some ladies I haven't seen in a long time, and a lot of them, not a lot of them, but most of them had work done on their face to some to a point of non-recognition. And classic glam to me is taking what God's given you and just keeping it as good as you can till he takes you home. Because I feel like, we put so much emphasis on all of that, including me, trust me. But anyway, I was thinking about it last night when I was looking at everybody. I thought, oh, huh, what happened to everybody just growing old like my grandmother, my great grandmother at 60? When I look at the pictures now, she looks 180 and she was only 60 years old. And I think, oh my gosh, look at how times have changed. Okay, so I'm just giving myself a rough.
Tammy says you crafters could write a book on all your knowledge.
Well, yeah. And some crafters could write a book on all their crazy trolls. Kathy, I was loving today's story.
I know because I hadn't heard the entire story too. So when she said it at first, I was like, I kind of giggled because a lot of the times when I'm on with you guys, especially for Creative Hour, because I can see everybody's comments, there's like little inside jokes or whatever that I don't always know. So I giggled, but I didn't realize that not everybody had known. So when she was telling us, I was like,
oh my God, I was cracking up. I did not know anything about it. So anyway, I just gave myself the shape of my frame, but just I'm cutting it in just a little bit. Okay, so here's another key with this. You need a very light frame. You can't have something that's too big because it'll pull the book down. So make sure that whatever frame you're doing, that it is super light. And that's why I'm using this one. A friend of mine sent me a picture of her cat that was my first feline follower.
oh my gosh.
Yes, his name is Poppy. He's passed away, but seriously, he was my mascot. Every time I would go live, he would run to the phone to watch, and he would just watch.
That's funny that you say that because I had somebody tell me that before, that every time I'd come on, their dog would like go in front of the screen because they knew my voice, and I thought, oh gosh, unfortunately, I have one of those voices. Like, I'm so sorry.
Okay, in my head, this was going to work. I'm afraid it's going to be way too big for my book. So hold on. Let me tell you the rest I want to do. So I've got this here. I've got this page for over here because obviously it matches. Then I was going to do some bling, but I found this stencil in my stash and it says, "Not today, Cupid." And I thought her little attitude was so perfect for Not Today, Cupid. But I think I might put her in a smaller frame. So hold on. This will be, let's put her in a little bit smaller frame, but I don't want to lose her look. So now it looks like I really didn't have a head start on this. All right, let's see.
No, actually, it was funny because I didn't even realize it until later on that you had said great box too. And it went totally over my head because I was more concerned, with this Christmas season. Everybody got their boxes. I was like, I was for sure thinking somebody was going to go awry, was going to go to up to, I don't know. We had one go to Mexico. Have you ever heard that story?
No.
I sent one of my boxes out and it went to Mexico, and then it went to Hawaii, and then it went to somewhere else before it needed to go. I think it was like east somewhere. And I was like, what on earth? How did it go through customs? Like, it didn't have any papers.
Yeah.
So I was so afraid that somebody's was going to be lost, but I didn't catch that you had said it was the best box.
Oh my gosh. And now I can't believe nobody else caught it either. Everybody, it's just like, yeah. Well, I used to do those mystery box shows, and I would get so nervous on those things that I finally said, hey, don't call me anymore. I can't do them. I'm terrible at it. And then I watch everybody do it, and I'm like, they're so fun though to watch, and they really are fun to do too.
So we did, if you remember, we did something. It was you, Jennifer, and Mara, and we had talked about it. And do you remember this? I sent you guys all the same paper, and you guys were going to do your different takes on it.
Yes.
And it was supposed to be a mystery box. And when that sat in with you, you were like, wait a minute. You did. And I said, Debbie, you and I are the ones that talked about it. Do you remember? And you're like, yeah, but I think I missed that whole part.
Yeah, I think I was sleeping during that part of it. Okay, let's see if we can. I want to see if we can get enough here and then enough from this to make this all work, and we can. Yay. Okay, so let's get our 2 pages on first. And I'm going to, and I don't have a clock in here, and nor can I see it on my phone. So
you're only 28 minutes in. So you're
28 minutes in. Okay.
Yep.
Famous last words. I always say, oh, no problem. Oh, yes, no problem. We'll be fine. And then 4 minutes in, I'm like,
4 minutes in, the hair's sticking straight up. It's like,
totally.
Like the cartoon, the dust ball behind you, and everything's flying.
Yeah.
Scissors are popping. Yeah.
Linus with the
exactly.
cloud overhead.
Mm-hmm.
The stencil I found on Amazon. It's with an entire group of Valentine stencils. It's awesome. So that's where you can find that. Let me cut this off. We're just piecing this together because I really needed this paper behind her, and I did not think I was going to use it. And so otherwise you would have just used the whole paper the way it was. But I try to make everything much harder for myself than I need to. Okay, and I think we're going to do a little bit of bling around it.
Love it.
Where we land. Okay, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to have to put something there. I can see, but I don't know what it is yet. I gotta feel it. Not feeling it yet. Okay. Are you guys feeling this yet? Can you see it?
Tammy Sullivan says, Debbie, do you have Alexa? I can see you waking up at 2 a.m. and telling Alexa, remember this idea.
I do have an Alexa, but I've never thought to do that. But one of our ladies said the other day, Alexa, put all my Christmas decorations away. And I thought, yeah, if only. I'm doing it. I'm doing my Christmas decorations away a day at a time, like a little bit here and there. Mom came over yesterday and did my my family room, but I don't want to take it down. Have you taken yours down yet, Terry?
So I did take down, I just have like a pink Christmas tree behind me. And I did take it down only because there was like so much behind me, but everything else, not yet. Not
Yeah. It's because I love it. I get up early and I'm always in my family room, do my devotions in there in the morning with just the tree on and a little bit of light. And it's just like the best.
Donna says your house is beautiful. Mary says this is a great
Thank you.
idea. And then Michelle Parker says, love what you are making.
Thank you.
Tanya says this is a great idea.
Well, I think you're good. When you think about all the different things you can do with a book like this, and just takes about an hour. Glue everything down, every few pages. That's the key. And it had plenty of time to dry in between me, setting up for this project. Had plenty of time, and I did it all in an hour, watching a show. I always wonder this about everybody. Are you guys doing other things while you're watching us, or are you just watching?
I will tell you personally, for me, I will put because I rarely watch TV. I just very rare. Some if it's on, it's because of the noise. So what I will usually do is I will, like, if I'm cooking. Sorry,
that just happened.
That just happened to me the other day with gold pigment.
Wow. At least
I will put creators on while I'm cooking, or while I'm cleaning house, or I'll have an earbud in, and I will listen. I'm not always able to see what's going on because I'll have the phone planted up somewhere, but I have my earbuds in and I'm just listening to what's going on.
Yeah. I do that while I'm getting ready in the morning. So what about you guys? What are you all doing?
What do you guys do? Hi, Andrew. We see you.
Amy Schmidt, you're baking cookies.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
that's
what
awesome.
Kind of cookies? Brenda says she really likes this paper. Debbie says beautiful. Let's see, what do you guys do here?
Okay, so remember, when you're doing this decoupage, I don't know how everybody else does it, but I just do a little bit at a time and then make sure I've got all of the wrinkles out before I go further. So I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. And this time I'm using the Silky Shine. Just see the difference. I don't know.
So a lot of people are saying that they watch. Some are saying that they do just listen and like they're crafting too. But for the most part, they're watching.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's so interesting to me.
So a lot of them are saying, like, I am always watching and I like to watch and learn.
Yeah.
CJ says I do both. And then, some are saying like crafting while they're watching.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, I did in my page this morning, I did a tic-tac-toe set. I'll show you in a second. And I feel like but like with the decoupage, if you do a little bit at a time and then use what I love more than anything is a deli sheet. Take your deli sheet and rub it out. So this is a Silky Shine. Tell me again, is there a difference in consistency on these?
No.
Like one that's better than another?
No. So the consistency on across the board is amazing. And actually, our textile as well is the only decoupage varnish and glue for textile is the only thing I will use because it doesn't make the fabric stiff. Yeah. But all of them have the same consistency, not very thick. They, you don't need a lot of product, and the wrinkles, as long as you do it like I do it the same way in sections. I don't just splat it all down and then try to lay the paper down and, but.
And the other thing that Jennifer from Home Sweet Crate always told me is let the bottom dry before you put it on the top. And that you'll have such better chance of not having wrinkles if you just kind of let that dry, let it sit a little bit dry, and you'll have so much better luck with it. What do you think about that?
I personally, I don't do it that way. I put down, so I will lay down, I will decoupage, and then if I have to use the gator sander to get off any edges, I will do that, and then I will put the top coat on. But
Yeah,
I am not a fan of wrinkles, and I rarely
I
ever get
know.
wrinkles.
Who is doing Tony Doss? You didn't tell me you were doing that. Tony Doss, are you also getting a dog? Uh, Thank you. Charlotte, isn't that funny? Thank you for noticing. I did change shirts because I was live this morning and I didn't want people to go on my page and say, oh, I've already seen that show, so I don't need to watch it again. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha. That makes
I thought it
sense.
was brilliant myself.
I think, no, actually, I do think that's smart.
Yeah. Okay. So the iron, I mean, the baby iron, there's nothing better than the baby
Oh,
iron.
yeah.
It's so good. And I will go back. If you noticed, I kept one page because I need to kind of be able to make sure I'm getting everything down well. So that's the only reason I did not get that last page put down yet. But once I saw the lady and her smart little, her little sassy attitude, and then I saw that stencil that I couldn't believe I had. I was like, oh, I'm acing this little project today. We'll see. Not today, Cupid, because I say it a
Oh,
lot. Not today,
Laurel.
Satan. Not today.
Laurel is doing Backstreet Boys with her. You're saying bye bye to the wrinkles. You know, the bye bye bye.
My niece, who is 43, was at Backstreet Boys a couple days ago in Vegas.
In
She
Vegas?
loves the Backstreet Boys.
Oh
It
my
just cracks
gosh.
me up. I've always said, you are so nutty that you just still love them so much. Okay, this is so amazing. All right, so I'm using that Silky Shine and I really like it. It's very, very thin, so it would be
Yes.
amazing for a napkin. Really amazing for a napkin.
I'm really glad that you didn't grab the glitter because you would have been like, what is going on?
I would have, because I didn't even pay attention. What is that they say? I can't even afford to pay attention after Christmas. I love that.
Like,
I can't even
Harry,
afford to
what
pay attention.
what is happening with this glue? Why is it bumpy?
I know. Okay, so I'm going to use for this though. I need a glue. Let's see. Hold on. There's so much stuff on my desk. I think every crafter should be required at the end of their show to show everybody what your desk looks like.
Oh no, that's why I was talking earlier. It's the push and shove, like you guys
Totally.
don't see everything because we push and shove. Push, shove, push, shove. But it's a nightmare all the way around us.
It is the truth. Like my mom, I'm always saying, be careful, because I've got stuff right now, I have stuff all over the floor. But then when I realized that we were going to be landscape today and not portrait, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to clean up around me.
Then you're really pushing and shoving. I know.
Yes, I did. It is kind of funny back here, actually. All right, so while we're waiting that for dry for 1 second, let me show you. This was a couple days ago. You guys, do mailboxes. Do sweet little mailboxes. Isn't that so fun? Target has them
Debbie
for
Rig,
$5.
you bet that is it. You did not paint those checks around the rim of that, did you?
No,
Is that
look what
bling?
it is. It's bling.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say that is it now. I can't with you.
No, I wouldn't be able to with me either. But look, with a little stand.
Oh,
little
that is
mailbox,
so cute. Adorable.
And then inside, I had peppermint patties because they're my favorite. But then I looked in my stash and I had that little envelope from Hobby Lobby. Cute.
Oh, perfect.
Cute. All right, and then here is where did I put it? Hold on. Where did I put my tic-tac-toe set? Here it
Oh,
is.
you're not backwards today, Pamela. So I also am able to, everything is right side. So you're going to be able to read everything properly.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about with the decoupage.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Isn't it so cute? So, and of course I haven't finished it yet, but so this is the decoupage, and I wish I had known I would have used this stuff, but that would have been really against the rules. before I even went live today.
To use the product.
Yeah. Can you imagine if I'm just here? This is what this is. Anyway, isn't that so fun? Just simple decoupage. And the reason I showed that was because there's 0 wrinkles, because I just did it a little bit at a time, took my time. So, okay, already look at her. And you might need to kind of keep giving it some, get it right there. And now,
I love that.
isn't this fun? Now we're ready to go ahead and glue this side down. And for this heavy paper, I really liked the glue. Let's see, the decoupage glue. Here it is. This I loved for thick.
Oh, the ultra matte. Yeah.
Yes. I love I really love that silky shine for a thin project or a napkin. But for the pages, this worked better than anything I tried. Way better than Mod Podge, which is good to know for everybody. And when you're doing this, slop it on. You need a whole bunch of glue. You're not trying to make it pretty by any means. And you're just going to press it down hard as you can. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for sharing.
So Debbie Young says, I love the landscape view. And then Shannon Curtis says, this is really coming out super cute. Lisa Tureen, my son Troy and Trevor, they're doing great. Troy was over here showing Miss Debbie his bed head because,
I couldn't tell he was in his pajamas. And I figured, well, you'll move the camera so we don't see anything we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just going to, you can see I just have a little spot that didn't have any paper. So I need to get some paper back on there. And because this has so many different designs on it, this is how I can throw another piece in here and nobody will be the wiser.
So don't forget, if you guys,
Yes, what are the rules of that?
So you need to, in the description box, wherever you are, if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, in the description box are some rules. So, in order for you to win the collection of the pinup papers that you've seen all of our creators have today. And then also you'll get some version of the products that have been in their mystery boxes. So it's not going to be exactly like Debbie's products or exactly like mine or Kathy's, but you're going to get a variety. And what you need to do is make sure you're following Decoupage Queen. Make sure you're following all the creators that were on today. All of the links are in the description. So all you have to do is just go one by one and click, and then you're good. You also need to subscribe to Decoupage Queen's newsletter, which is fantastic because with all of these releases every month, you'll be able to figure out what day to watch these mini events because, that's always important. And then also, if you are able to sprinkle us out, please do, but don't get in trouble. Don't do it when you're not supposed to. And
where are you not supposed to?
There's some groups that do not like it at all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also, one thing that we did include this time was that you just needed to be here and let me know, watching us live. And then once you've done everything, put it in the comments, and then I'm grabbing everybody and we will pick a winner live on Creative Hour next Saturday. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure if this will work. Terry, you tell me. I'd love to use this deluxe paste in my stencil. Is it too thick for a stencil?
How are you going to put it on?
I was going to.
It's not too thick for a stencil.
Stencil brush?
But you're going to, now that has texture in it, you're going to swirl?
Yes, I'm a swirler.
Or you're going to dab?
I'm a swirler. Do I need to dab? Let's just put a teeny bit on.
Do a little bit and see how it comes out when you swirl.
Okay, girls. I'm a swirler. Way back swirler. It's totally working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love it. It is it's beautiful. And it has that it's so pretty. So this is what is it again? This is the
anthracite. Yeah, in anthracite.
You say it. You say the word.
Anthracite Deluxe Paste.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't about to try that one again. Can I
Now,
just
I'll
show
tell
you
you guys
guys?
the only
Look how
reason
good
why
this
I
is.
was hesitant on telling her whether if she was gonna, because I didn't know, I couldn't remember if Debbie used the stencil brush or if she used a palette knife. Sometimes it's a little iffy when you use a palette knife because it slips under it. But
Good
yeah,
to know.
yeah.
Okay, so I know you're all probably thinking, why are you doing it in that dark color? Because you're not going to be able to see it. Yes, we are, because I have chameleon other stuff to play with. So we
Yes.
will be able to see it, or I'll highlight it with a little bit of white. So either way, but here's what I love about paste versus paint in a stencil. If you just use a little bit of it, it's not seeping underneath because it's
Right.
thick. So that is an amazing little thing.
What did I see? Someone's asking me a question. The comments are flying crazy. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
wait till you see
Creative
this. This is
Hour
going to be
is
so
on
cool.
at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. So always 3 p.m. on Saturdays, Creative Hour.
Do you have a big lineup? I mean, when are you booked till? Like, do you do that months in advance?
Yes, I do. So right now,
Yeah.
I think I'm working on March.
Mm-hmm.
So and next Saturday will be Dina Ray. Oh, you're not,
Oh,
you're not
good.
gonna get too far from me without getting on my schedule now, because you announced it
Well, good.
live. You
I know.
said.
No, I did say it. I said it. I can't take it
Mm.
back now. Because if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Yep, exactly right.
Okay. Here's what I love
Oh
about
my
that. Okay, look.
gosh, that was
Not
perfect.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Okay, so did I put the right one? Yes. Oh, interesting. All the lids are like the same size. That's convenient if you lose a lid.
Yes,
Okay. All right. So we need to get a little bit of, how am I doing on time?
you are 13. You have 13 minutes. You're good.
Left?
Yes, left.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. I can do this. Let's
Wait.
try a little bit of this chameleon paste. Is this something I can do like on my finger?
Yes, sure is.
Okay, we're just gonna, well, maybe because this is so intricate, let's try this. All right, we're just gonna put a little bit because I saw somebody use this earlier today. Was it you? And you might not see it super clear right away, but when you turn
Yes.
it a little bit, you see it like crazy. All right, hold on. This is so awesome. Look, if I do say so myself, I'm like, yes, this is so cute.
So I think we sent you sparkling silver, right? Is that the one that you got? I'm pretty
It looks
sure.
champagne. Yes, chameleon.
Sparkling silver, yes. So
How do you remember all this stuff?
well, so when I do the lineup for the creative days,
Mhm.
you guys know, well, maybe you don't know. So anybody that's on Creative Hour, before I've ever asked them to be on Creative Hour, I've pretty much watched them for a few months before I've asked them to be a part of our show.
Yeah.
So I get to know their styles. I don't just pick somebody and go, oh, let's just put this person on because why not?
Yeah.
Because this following or that's not what I'm looking for. I want somebody who's going to represent us and, and us to be a great pairing. So whenever I give a lineup to everybody else, I always give suggestions of the products that I think that they'll enjoy. So
Got it. This chameleon paste changed everything. You can see all the letters. Wait to see this. Look at.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that so cool?
And now because it is chameleon, it's gonna take on, the colors around it. So it's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so happy about that. So I have used quite a few projects in my little product in my
Yeah,
do
you
it
have.
here. Okay, so then in my stash, believe it or not, I have a Cupid, but it's a little too big. He's a little big. He would have to go like this way, which he could. Let me show you. And I would paint him with the black paste and the chameleon. But I
Mm-hmm.
also have these two little Cupids that are telling secrets.
Oh, I like them.
Okay, so we're gonna do, let's put the, because I really want her to be the focus. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the paste all over these guys. You guys loving this idea?
Everybody, it's super, super cute. Great project. Lovely work. Oh my god.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh, how great. Excellent, beautiful.
Perfect. You guys will all be getting your checks in the mail this week for all your kind comments.
Maria Real
I
says so creative.
still can't get over that Ellen J. Goods is here.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Somebody said to me once, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity." I go, "Oh, give me a break." But that's how I feel right now with Ellen
With
J.
Lynn
Goods.
here.
Yes,
Yeah, she's pretty spectacular.
that's so funny. Okay, so we're just going to use this brush. Now this is on with Formflex. This is the clay substance that I'm using, in case anybody was wondering. It is Formflex. It's flexible until you kind of get it down, and then it never gets hard, but it does stay flexible. So
Kathy Dean says it's adorable. Debbie Freeman says another masterpiece.
oh, you guys are sweet. I'm hoping we have time. I really want to put some florals on the top of it so you can get the full impact. If not, when I post pictures.
Okay. How do you say her name, Debbie? A-Y-N. Is it Ann or Ann?
I have
Owens? A-Y-N Owens. She says, just send me a pinup, not a check.
AIN. That was a good answer too.
I know.
Say, oh, the pinups are worth more than money. Okay. And you see now I'm like trying to kick it into high gear. This is why these shows, the events, always get me so nervous. You've got to have everything pretty much ready to go before these. So that's why I was so impressed with everybody else today that didn't have the advantage that I took, that I wasn't supposed to. But they're creating on the fly, which is so impressive. Okay, let me just make sure I've got.
Oh, thank you, Nancy Lewis.
Oh, sweet Nancy.
Oh,
Lewis.
it is like Anne. Okay, I thought so. I just, sometimes when I try to be too simple, it's wrong. So.
Okay. Hold on. One more little area, and we're going to put the chameleon on it, which is, we're just going to hit the chameleon with the high points. That's going to get hot.
Oh, Donna says hostess gift with a bottle of wine.
Yes, I did a hostess gift last night that I was so pleased with. All right, where's my chameleon? Here we go. I'm loving this. This, if I could tell you, of all the products I used today, I'm in love with the chameleon. Look, we're just going to hit the high points with this.
So I'll tell you, the chameleon, the silver, that you're sparkling silver, and the white gold, love them. They're my two favorites. But there's also a chameleon blue, chameleon green, chameleon and purple. I mean, and they're just enough. The hint is just enough.
Yeah. Where is everybody buying?
So you can go directly on to Decoupage Queen. I have my store. There's a couple of retailers that can throw their links in if you're here. Yeah, so everybody, the pinups are ready. They've been, as soon as we went live this morning, they're up and ready to go.
And going.
Then, yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks, it just antiqued it. And I'm not a silver girl. I do everything in gold, but this just looks so vintage. I cannot believe how it turned out.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful?
I love that. I don't
Okay,
think I've ever put
so,
it on anthracite. That's beautiful.
oh my gosh, I'm super excited about this. So I'm going to put that on with Tight Bond. Of course, right now it's buried somewhere here in my office, but I'm going to put that on with Tight Bond. For right now, I'm going to use the Instant Tight Bond, but normally I would use the thick Tight Bond, thick and quick. And then I'm just going to touch a couple times with the hot glue for the temporary hold. Okay, babies. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we got to get her blinged up. Wow, that worked really well. That went down right away. Okay, look where we're at.
Beautiful.
So if we were going to do some bling, because that's what's going to change everything. Let me get a thicker bling. Hold on.
You'll have to tell me what you think of the 3D decor pins too when you use them, because I know you love your stickles.
I do love my stickles.
But
I can
these,
see doing is this like what Kathy did with the dots?
yes,
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it real quick.
and they don't take as long to dry as stickles, because I love stickles too, but the only thing that gets me is I have to wait so long, or it has to be the very last thing I use.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
trying to think where I want them, because I'm going to do I want to do bling around there and bling around everything. Let's just try a couple just to see. Oh, sweet.
Robin Rogers says, beautiful project, Debbie. You never disappoint.
Oh, thank you. It's not what my husband says, but look at those perfect little dots. Okay,
Love it.
loving that. Give me a time.
You have 3 minutes.
Okay. So I'm going to use this bling. This is Amazon or Temu, and I use a patina to blacken it. I just use a black patina.
Oh, very cool.
Does Penhart have patinas?
Patina. What?
Like a regular, like this is a black patina. Look at
So
this.
we have like an umber patina that's a liquid patina. If because you're just using it just to kind of dye the.
Yes, all I do is throw it in a little bin with some of the the patina, and it's the same stuff. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
And
I'll
it just
have to show you some of the products that you could
yes,
use for
please
that.
do, because I would love that. But just for everybody's purposes, because we'll run out of time, this is going to go all the way around her. Well, now you can't see it. Hold on. This is what will go. I've got to dye some more, and then this will go all the way around her.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, that'll go all the way around there. I'm going to put some little diamonds on her. So if you were going to do some florals, here's what I would do. I would grab like some, let me cut it. I would have a couple of things like just kind of stuck in here.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yes.
You said florals. I wasn't even thinking at the top.
Yes, the florals at the top are everything. And then this is probably way, 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 way too big. But you could do something like that. Or you could do, like, I love these. These are the expensive little flowers from Hobby Lobby. I think something like that with a couple more something would be so cute. So that's what I'm talking about with the florals. You want to just give it a little oomph. Look at that. Just something like that.
So pretty.
And then if I have a pink flower that or a pink heart that matches, I would put that there. But there's so much you can do with these little books. I hope you'll try it. The papers are amazing. Decoupage Queen, it hits the nail on the head every single time. I love all their stuff. So I hope you guys will make this. If anything, I hope you guys will try to make a book. It's
Yes.
just Easter,
So
picture Easter
easy.
with bunnies. Get the Decoupage Queen bunny paper and do bunnies. It's so cute and it's a forever thing.
Love it.
So
I'm so excited that you're back in our world again. Well, I mean, you've been back, but I mean in DQ's world.
Yes,
DQ's
I am back.
world. So
I'm
so
a
excited.
DQ girl.
And what better way to bring you back than pinup release? So
no kidding.
Thank you so very much.
Sure. Thanks so much for having me.
So you guys, if you don't see the live pop through, just give it a few seconds. I'll fix it. But we still have Nicole that's going to close us out. So thanks, Debbie, so very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Love you all.